Get ready for a refreshing and practical approach that will teach you how to automate your finances, invest wisely, and spend guilt-free on what you truly value. To help you get the most out of this summary, I'll walk you through each chapter, breaking down the book's key ideas and, most importantly, how you can implement its recommendations in your own life. Get ready to transform your relationship with money. This summary will be divided into 6 chapters, covering the fundamental principles Ramit Sethi presents to help you build your own path to wealth. Chapter 1. Become a Rich Rebel. Ramit Sethi challenges conventional financial wisdom from the get-go, proposing a mindset he calls Rich Rebel. This doesn't mean being reckless with money. It's quite the opposite. It's about intentionally spending on what you love and ruthlessly cutting back on what you do. And the idea is to free yourself from the guilt that often accompanies spending and instead channel your energy toward creating an automated financial system that works for you. For example, if you're a travel enthusiast, Sethi would encourage you to allocate a portion of your budget specifically for adventures, even if it means cutting back on less important categories like clothing or restaurants. The goal is to identify your conscious spending, those that bring you joy and value, and optimize the rest. To materialize this idea, start by auditing your current expenses to see where your money is going. Then, identify both your conscious and unconscious expenses. The former are the expenses that bring you true joy and satisfaction, and the latter are those you can reduce or eliminate without sacrificing your happiness. Create a spending plan that prioritizes your values. It's allocating specific budgets for what truly matters to you and cutting back on everything else. Chapter 2. Automate your finances. The cornerstone of Sethi's philosophy is automation. Imagine a system where your paycheck is automatically distributed to your savings, investments, and spending accounts without you having to lift a finger. This eliminates the need for daily willpower and ensures your money is consistently working for you. A practical example is setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account, your investment account, and a separate account for your fixed expenses like rent and utilities. Sethi suggests doing this immediately after receiving your paycheck, so that what's left in your checking account is what you have available for your discretionary spending, without feeling guilty. The key is to make saving and investing your default option. To materialize this idea, set up automatic transfers for the day you get paid. Direct a portion to your high-yield savings account, another to your investment account to start with low-cost index funds, as we'll see later, and if you wish, another to a separate account for your fixed bills. This ensures you save and invest before you even have a chance to spend that money. Chapter 3. Master your debt. Before building wealth, it's crucial to address any high-interest debt, especially credit card debt. Sethi emphasizes that these debts are a huge drag on your financial progress and should be eliminated as quickly as possible. One method he suggests is the snowball method, or avalanche method. In the snowball method, you focus on paying off the smallest debt first to gain momentum and motivation. In the avalanche method, you focus on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate to save the most money over the long term. For example, if you have credit card debt with 20% interest and a student loan with 5% interest, you should aggressively prioritize paying off the credit card debt. To materialize this idea, inventory all your debts, noting the amount, interest rate, and minimum monthly payment. Choose the method that best suits you and create an aggressive repayment plan. Allocate as much money as possible to your priority debt, even if it means temporarily reducing other expenses. Most importantly, avoid taking on new debt while you're working to eliminate your existing debt. Chapter 4. Save big for big things. Ramit Sethi doesn't advocate extreme savings on every little thing, but rather conscious saving for your most important goals. This means negotiating large expenses, such as your car insurance or your cable bills, which can generate significant savings with little effort. For example, Sethi details how a single call to your insurance company could reduce your annual premium by hundreds of dollars, savings that far exceeds what you could save by skipping your daily coffee. Another example is negotiating your cable or internet bill. Companies often offer better rates if you simply ask. These large savings are much more impactful than constant micro-savings. To materialize this idea, identify your large recurring expenses like insurance, telecom services, expensive subscriptions. Call your providers and negotiate, asking about new customer offers, loyalty discounts, or simply asking for a better rate. Compare prices with other providers. Also, review and cancel any services or subscriptions you don't actively use. Focusing on these major adjustments frees up significantly more money than worrying about every small expense. Chapter 5. Investing Effortlessly. The book demystifies investing, making it accessible even for beginners. Sethi advocates a long-term, low-cost, and diversified investment approach, primarily through index funds or ETFs. The key is to start early, invest consistently, and not try to beat the market. A practical example is investing in a low-cost index fund that replicates the performance of the S&P 500 by automating your investments so that a portion of your salary is transferred directly into your investment account each month. You benefit from compound interest without having to constantly monitor the market. The beauty of this is that you don't need to be a financial expert. You just need a solid system. To materialize this idea, open an investment account, like a brokerage or retirement account. Choose low-cost, broadly diversified index funds, or ETFs, which are ideal for beginners. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your investment account to ensure consistency. Commit to long-term investing, understanding that growth is gradual and you don't need to react to daily market fluctuations. Chapter 6. The Rich Life and Mindset. The final chapter focuses on living your rich life, which is unique to each individual. Sethi emphasizes that money is a tool to build the life you want, not an end in itself. This involves spending generously on the things that truly matter to you and being mindful of how money can improve your happiness. For example, if work flexibility is important to you, your rich life might mean investing in skills that allow you to work independently or from anywhere. If you value experiences, it might mean saving up for a dream trip without feeling guilty about spending. The idea is to define what rich means to you beyond a number in a bank account. To materialize this idea, take time to genuinely define what a rich life means to you, free from external pressures. What makes you feel fulfilled and happy? Once you have clarity on your most important values and goals, align your financial decisions with them. Spend intentionally on what brings you closer to that vision, and be ruthless with expenses that don't. Your money should serve your personal definition of happiness and fulfillment. In conclusion, I Will Teach You to Be Rich is not just a book about finances. It is an invitation to take control of your financial destiny with a clear, effective, and surprisingly liberating strategy. By automating your finances, mastering your debt, saving smartly, investing with purpose, and defining your own rich life, you'll not only build a solid future, but also enjoy the present guilt-free. It's time to stop worrying about money and start living the life you've always wanted. Like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more content.